Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Ricky Mangyan and welcome to another Ricky Mangyan's blog. Uh, I'm taking you with me this morning on my morning walk, and I am actually leaving just my place, my condo, and this is my usual morning route. This is usually where I walk every morning, and I'm sharing it with you. And along the way, I'm going to be open with you and start sharing what's in my mind and the story behind my YouTube channel, my YouTube blog. So I am just leaving my condo complex here, and this time I'm going to okay. I'll be honest with you, I am really having a hard time talking and blogging at the same time, and this is actually the first time that I'm going to try to talk while I'm walking and blogging, and I'm really struggling, so yes, bear with me. Usually I walk that way, but this time I'm gonna be taking I'm going on the opposite direction, and this is where I'm gonna be turning right, and this is where I start walking up the hill, climbing up the hill. And for a very long time this used to be my morning route until I start feeling discomfort and slight pain on my knee, and I start walking on the other direction wherein it's flatter, it's not hilly, although there's some little hills there too. The only problem climbing this part here up the hill is, it's a little bit harder to climb, and there's a lot of cars. There's a traffic passing through this road here, but on top of the hill I'm gonna be making left, and there's a park there, and I think I'm gonna be walking around that park. So once again, I'm introducing myself. I'm Ricky Mangyan, and I have this blog, the Ricky Mangyan blog. Right now in my channel, I just blog whatever comes my way. I blog my troubles, I blog the food that I eat, or the meal that my wife is cooking, or the food in the restaurants, or the meals on board the cruise ship when we're cruising. And I'm this point in my life wherein, I'll be honest, I'm not really completely satisfied with with my channel, with my blog. It's all mixed up, it's all jumbled. I just upload whatever available clips I have, and so I know it's not a very good thing for a YouTube channel to have the shotgun approach. And I know eventually I have to really find my niche, and I have to decide which way or what direction I want my blog to go. Pretty much I've narrowed it down into, well, I have to stop for now. It's too noisy. Pardon the noise there. I pass a landscaper cutting the grass. As I was saying before I started my walk, I'm going to take this opportunity to share with you my thought process on what's been happening on my blog and the direction I would like to go, or I would like to choose. On the other side is the San Miguel Park, and we have the different trails here, and I'm almost on top of the hill. I think before I go to the park, I'm going to take a right here on the trail so that I can focus more on my thoughts, because the noise of the cars here are so distracting, and I don't know whether my voice, the sound, will be very good. So I'm walking on this trail first, and I'm gonna be sharing my thoughts again, my thought process. I'm gonna try again, but this is the view from top of the hill. So, as I was saying before, I started my blog very long time ago. I uploaded, I think, one video, a couple of videos way back in 1913 or 1914, and I really was just experimenting. I don't know how to edit. I didn't have a very good computer at the time, and I so happened by accident, I think, I just uploaded one video in YouTube, and that was about our cruise in Australia, which we talked in, I think, 1914. And then I stopped doing it. Maybe occasionally I would upload one or two, but 2 years ago my son-in-law is a full-time YouTube blogger, and his channel is Greg's TV, and his channel is mostly focused on techs, phones, and other gadgets, electronic gadgets. And he told me, "Hey Rick, why don't you start blogging. You're retired, and I'm retired already, and I retired at not really very young age, but considering I'm retired at the age of 50, and that's will be another topic in this channel if I decide to do it the talking route, wherein I'm gonna be talking in front of the camera, and I'm really not very good in talking, especially talking in front of the camera. That's why if you will see my channel, the videos in my channel, it's very rare that I really talking in my channel, and I didn't want to do it before because I'm a little bit private, and I want my life to be private. And I said yes, I'm gonna do it. And at the time I was just planning to share my travel videos, and what convinced me to start vlogging again was his rationale that, hey Rick, you're doing it for your future generation. Don't you want your grandkids to know you when you're gone a little bit just by watching the videos that you uploaded? And so that made me change my mind. So I actually start really getting serious the last 2 years. That's why you check my channel, you'll see that, you know, most of my video uploads took place this last 2 years. And at the time I was really uploaded 1 or more videos a day, and I am moderately successful, I would say, with regards to the number of subscribers that join me and subscribe to my channel. But lately I haven't been satisfied with my channel, and it got me thinking. I really have to decide, and I really need to do more in order to make my channel grow. And I was thinking, you know, I could either do the walking videos, wherein I just upload the walks that I do here in the States or in the Philippines, which is where I was originally from. I could do the driving videos, and that is just make videos of my driving experience every day. Or the real challenge for me to do this talking and uploading this video. So I don't know. I guess I'll experiment for a while and see what will happen. But I'm more challenged with this talking video because, like what I said, you know, I'm not very comfortable talking in front of the camera, and I'm not really a very good talker. I'm more of a thinker. But one thing that I love is, you know, I want to challenge myself, and I'll give this talking video I'll do this for a while and see how it goes. So I'm just walking back and forth in this trail because it's quiet here and I can collect my thoughts and share it with you. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this for a while and see what happens. So back to me. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Ricky Mangyan. Actually, I'm already 70 years old, and I'm doing this YouTube channel to keep myself busy and preoccupied during this my retirement years. And I'm enjoying it, although there's a small feeling of dissatisfaction because I'm not really, I would say, being honest with myself, my channel is not really doing very good. But I know this is just part of the journey, part of the struggle, and no matter what happens, I'm going to stick with it. And I'm also taking this opportunity to thank my community, my YouTube subscribers, for watching my channel and following me. Okay, back to myself again. I'm also going to take this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Ricky Mangyan. My first name is Ricardo, and my nickname is Rick or Ricky. Mangyan is not really my last name, but I chose that name or word or title with my channel because I was originally from Mindoro in the southern Luzon, in the island of Mindoro. And in Mindoro, is famous for the tamaraw, just like the Carabao, and the indigenous people, the Mangyan. I'm not really Mangyan, but I grew up being around Mangyan, especially during the holidays, wherein they usually come down from the mountains or from the place where they live to go to the town to ask for gifts or donation or look around. So that's where my name Ricky Mangyan came from. Like what I said earlier, I'm already 70 years old. I left the Philippines when I was 20 years old. That's when I joined the US Navy, and that was the turning point in my life, and I'm very grateful for that opportunity because it opened up wonderful opportunities and blessings in my life, in my family's life. That is my parents, my brothers and my sisters, and now my immediate family. But that's again another topic that I'm gonna explore in the future. I didn't stay active the whole time. After 7 years, I got out and just continue my time in the reserve, and I retired in the reserve. And after I got out from the service, I went back to school and worked in federal jobs And somehow by luck, being at the being lucky at the being at the place at the right time, and a combination of the different time I put in the military and federal service, I was able to retire early. I would say, early, even to my standards. I retired early at the age of 50. And ever since the time, I just been enjoying my retirement, been traveling, spending time with my grandkids, and the last 2 years, what you call that, doing YouTube videos also. And this has been a wonderful experience because I started from scratch. I don't know how to edit. I got sidetracked and with equipment and cameras, and until this last few months, wherein I realized, to a certain extent, gear does matter, but really it's the content of your tube that's what's more important. So I'm happily married, and next year or 2 more years we'll be celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary. I have 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl, and 4 grandkids. I can't complain. Life has been very good to me, and I am really very, very blessed. And I had many struggles along the way with my career, with my job, and this YouTube channel, and the way I'm trying to really make it very successful too. It's just another challenge for me, and I love challenges, and I'm just going to give it my best yet. So thank you for listening to my little bit life stories, and I think I'm going back to my walking blog this morning. So I'm back on the trail, and I think what I'm gonna do is go to San Miguel Park and walk around the park and share with you whatever thoughts I may have along the way. Today is, I think, Thursday, August 1st, so it's easy to remember. August 1st will be the date wherein I really started talking in my blog, and it's around 8 o'clock, and it's not very hot yet. There were days the past weeks wherein at this time in the morning it's really hot already, but I've been lucky this morning. It's overcast and still cool, and I'm really enjoying my walk. So I'm going back to the trail, go to the park, and walk around this area, walk around that area. On my right side are some of the condos they built in this San Miguel community, and during the time we were thinking of downsizing, we checked these areas too. So this is a good walking trail. It's quiet. So far I haven't met anybody else, and every few minutes there's a plane that passes overhead because we're on the, I guess, landing approach to the San Diego airport. Again, these are some of the condos here, condo units. So I've been lucky. It's been cool, and I'm enjoying my walk. If you look over there, that's the Mount Miguel Mountains, and they have a trail that goes up to the top there, Mount Miguel, and I've climbed that mountains a couple of times. I haven't done it lately because I like to have a companion or buddy whenever I climb that mountain, so that in case of accident or if something happens to you, then at least somebody can help you. Because the problem you run into when you climb the mountain is they have rattlesnake over there, so you have to be aware of them, and they have small rocks and it's slippery, and you have to be careful that you don't twitch your ankle, because otherwise you're going to be in trouble coming down the hills. So I continue my walk uphill. Hey, and she's my friend. Good morning. How are you? Good. So this is the park. On the left side they have tennis court, basketball court, and 2 baseball softball fields. And before, that's where we used to walk, my wife and myself. We would do a couple of laps around the park, and that should be our workout early in the morning. But ever since then we have walked some other areas. We discovered some other walking trails, and it's all fun, especially when you have no time pressure, no work commitments, and you're retired and you feel like you have all the time in the world. So I'm gonna be crossing the street here and continue my walk on the other side.